Hello everybody, my name's Rennze, and I have fully enchanted some shears and flint and steel for no reason. But besides my odd, enchanting habits, we have this amazing maze to work on. And luckily, I have gathered a quite frankly absurd amount of materials to immediately get to work on this. Because why would we do anything else before starting building? So, I think we're just gonna start on this and then move on to some non-building stuff, probably. We'll see. Alright. Enough droning on. Let's just get to it. That was a lot of bookshelves, that was a lot of everything. And I didn't actually get done as much as I wanted to. Like, if we go down this way, you can see a significant amount has been done, but this is about it. It stops, like, here. It was a lot of bookshelves. It was a lot of bookshelves for, like, nothing. So this is definitely going to be a very big project. We didn't even get done all of the wooden pillars. There are still some very far over there that haven't been brought up yet. This is what we've gotten done here. We have candles for the lighting. I have had to take a couple passes to make sure nothing is light level 0. We get close. I'm pretty sure, like, over here is light level 1. Yeah, light level 1. So we get close to 0, but it doesn't actually hit 0, which is great. Love that lighting. But it's time to go bring ourselves over to our other projects. And next up we have our wonderful, wonderful ice spikes. So with these, I have plenty of ice over there. And we're going to go around 2 at a halfway point between these, and then we're just going to slowly bring them, like, down in size until they're, like, just that size, just dotted around. And then they'll be done, and then I won't have to worry about them any longer. So let's just get right into that quick time lapse, just get it all done. Let's go. There we go. My lovely, lovely ice spikes. They get smaller fairly quickly. I struggled to make them smaller when they got to, like, this point. You can see the struggle to slowly make them shorter. And over here, the elevation was all wonky. So, like, they get smaller, but they keep going up. And I didn't know what to do with that either. So, maybe I should have planned a bit better. But I did it, so I'm gonna call it good. And I do like the way the big ones look. It's kind of like a palace, but it's just ice spikes. Now, I think I'm done with building for today. But there is something I wanted to do, just because I thought it'd be funny. Now, I have this box called Non-Suspicious Activity, because I'm not suspicious. I'm not a person of interest. However, behind the store, which would be the suits, and the dragon egg, I guess. It's back here too. We do have to turn off these little light beams, because otherwise an alarm will go off, and that won't be pleasant. Security. Here they are. Here are the beautiful suits. VDOT's, Willow's, and mine. And I think should cause a bit of shenanigans. So I think we should break out the suit and have a bit of fun as Salmon Man. I am back. It is I, Salmon Man, here to use my non-suspicious stuff to do non-suspicious things. So I'm going to head right over to the shopping district, and one of the shops there sells fish. So here we are. It's this shop that sells fish, I believe. Yeah, because they have the poor axolotl heads in the window. There's no room in here, though. This person does have a second shop, though, which might have more room. It's the one over there. I could also just put it in our base. Alright, I am here. So now that we're here, she's doing something with this corner. We're gonna use this entire wall. I hope she doesn't need this. I'll fix it if she does. Alright, so I think it's not going to be a very big or pretty fish tank. I think this big works. I'm gonna use Jinkin and Jonathan. And then the salmons. Beautiful. And then we have the live ones in the back. Well, no, these were never alive. They were just, they just, I didn't kill any salmon to get them. What are you talking about? They just, yep. Alright, moving on to the next person before any moral issues arise from the fact that I, a salmon, am giving the gift of salmon and addressing it with heads of other salmon. Ah! Oh my goodness! Oh god, everything's mad at me, and I am but a weak salmon. I cannot defend myself. Ah! This'll be all fine. Everything's gonna be A-okay. Her place is very, very built up. It is quite nice. I think I'm gonna go... I'll just put it in her house. There's plenty of room in there. This is a good spot for a fish. So there's Charles in his new home. Put a salmon head down. That's recognizable enough. It's me. It is I, Salmon Man. We don't need any more recognition from that. This time there's no rhyme or reason for putting a fish in there. He just deserves care. And I think he will get it. So that was our second delivery of salmon who deserve good homes. We are simply adopting them out. Giving them some... Oh. Hello. I almost called it a watermelon and that was wrong, but watermelon is in fact the correct thing to call it. And I think I'm just losing it a little bit. Anyway, let's head to our final destination. Alright, I don't know where to put the fish. There's gotta be something in here somewhere. It's pretty jam-packed in there. I'm sure I could just throw it down somewhere and call it good. I'm going to put it right here. This is where it's going to go. Yep. There we go. I'm gonna leave all 8 of the rest of the salmons here. I lied. That was not 8. That was 6. I have returned to the scene of the not crime. And now we're going to do /trigger if invisible. Yes. I'm too low to reach that one. So I might have to bring all the ones on this top level down a bit. Absolutely wonderful. This is beautiful. Well and truly beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. Once again, I've completely outdone myself. Beautiful trail of salmon to follow. What a sight. What a beautiful sight. Alright, one more place to go, and one more person to throw fish at. Absolutely wonderful. So we have all these fish pointing this way, and then we end up at this beautiful masterpiece of fish. Absolutely phenomenal. I do have 20. Oh! I genuinely didn't, mean to do that. I am not a cannibal, I promise. I don't know what to do with these extra 23 fish, though. Guess we'll just save it for later. And with that, Salmon Man is done. He shall go back to his lair, his hidden lair, which isn't in fact the labyrinth, because Salmon Man is poor and cannot pay for the labyrinth. He simply rents out a tiny room within the labyrinth, which is where he resides. So he's gonna go back to sleep. Salmon Man's such an odd dude. But with that all said and done, I think that's gonna have to be it for today. We're gonna have to wrap it up. And all I have to say is thank you for watching. I rhymed that on purpose. Subscribe.